Last cleaning finisher. Anthony Davis, Moses Malone, and Andrew Dunn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Let's get
Nice.
to this. Let's get to these builds.
This is pretty cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yo, Squeak, man. So this hotline seems like it's gonna be the new wave, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be the. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be where everything's at, baby. Everything. We're gonna try our best every day to just give news, feedback, tips, tutorials. Just try to give back and just try to help out as much as we could. That's it.
Bro, you know what that's gonna do, right? It's gonna open a whole portal, a whole new, like, we about to make like every noob and every casual player to like, you know, a pretty competitive 2K player. Like these tips that you're gonna be asking and getting, bro. Like these are these are high grade tips.
I mean,
Like the community is gonna be the community is gonna be a lot harder, man, because there's a whole new understanding to this whole 2K20 compared to 2K19. First and foremost, they said they weren't gonna even do archetypes, bro. And as soon as I try the demo, what do I see? Archetypes. They just put them in nice little pretty colors for you kindergarten guys. But
yeah.
if you really read it, it's
Sugar-coated
just
it.
archetypes.
No, it definitely is archetypes. The way they did it is they kind of just made it look prettier with the whole like graphs and the numbers and things like that. But it is archetypes. That's what I was trying to explain in the video before. If you guys didn't go watch that, go watch it. Go check it out. And that's what I was explaining in that video with the whole like you could kind of just tell, you know. That's why we made that shooter build the way we was able to make the shooter build, just kind of looking at the chart, looking at the numbers, kind of putting sense to it. If you know 2K, then you know what numbers do and things like that. So that's that. But what are we gonna be doing today? What are we gonna be
I'm
talking
gonna
about
let you in.
today?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
What's the secret, baby? Go ahead.
So in 2K20, they told you that there was no archetypes, but there is archetypes. But now that we know that there's archetypes, the one thing that they didn't say, neither nobody hasn't even realized, is this year you are capable of having up to a three-way type of archetype. It's
Mm.
not that you get to pick a three-way archetype. Do not misunderstand me. But what I am saying is you could be leveled or labeled more, say. I wanted to say labeled. You could be labeled as a person who could hold down three priorities or a three position. Like, I don't know if you see here, but like a two-way slashing playmaker. Two-way to begin with is a defense. That means that you are into high in defense, and since it's a two-way, it goes with the slashing. So it means that you are defending like a lockdown and a slasher, but you also a playmaker. You see how I got this also three-level scorer? The key emphasis on the three. Yeah, guys, in 2K20 this year, you could run up to three archetypes. What's the secret? That's what we're gonna find out today, and that's where you need to stay tuned.
Okay.
So, without further ado, what you want
Okay.
to do, Squeak? You want to get into it?
Yeah, let's get
Should
right
we
into
let
it,
these
baby.
people know? You really want to? This is gonna open a whole Pandora's box, bro.
Nah, bro, but I think sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we gotta do it for the people and they gotta know, baby. They gotta know.
No.
If we're gonna be the
Well,
hottest line out here, we gotta be the hottest line out here. We gotta give them the.
shout out to Agent. Shout out to It's Reese. Shout out to Shake. Shout out to all you guys. Y'all guys have been holding it down for all these years.
But.
We appreciate y'all. But this year, guys, Hotline seems to be the new thing. It's gonna be the most informative. You will find out first. Key things that you won't find out everywhere else. But shout out to all them other guys. Love their channels. Y'all should check them out too. And guys, let's know. more waiting, but let's get to it, Squeak. Let's
Yes.
get to this launching the player.
So I did the I see where you're at. I already did that part. I did the YouTube fast. So if you watch that video, YouTube fast kind of became like a little thing. I wanted to name the guy YouTube fan, and in the game I found out that it was YouTube fast. So then I kind of like played with it a little bit. You know, I was like, oh, you know, it's meant to be because we're meant to grow on YouTube fast. So I kind of just kept it that way and played with it, and I like this. So that's the name that we're gonna keep it here. Is YouTube fast. YouTube fast. Oh man. But yeah, this is what we was talking about with the whole masking and things like that. So this year they just give you all of this here just to kind of like confuse you and throw you off. So if you never played 2K before, this right here is gonna be new to you. This is something completely different. This is something you've never seen before. But if you have played 2K before and you understand numbers, if you look all the way over there to the right, then you'll see the numbers that are highlighted and where they prioritize at.
Squeak, do you believe about that left-right handed? Like, supposedly you could shoot better with the left and the right. I don't know.
No, I don't
I
believe in
never
it. I
really
think that's
believed in that.
something that people put into like titles and into people's heads to like make you, you know, feel like you do, you know, like a little more confident, you know, kind of like when you get a haircut and you feel better, you know, when somebody tells you you shoot better left-handed, then you do it, you know, it's all in your head, you know, it's all the same shit, I think. I don't know. I don't
You
think
know
it's
what?
proven, but I think it's all the same shit.
It would be nice, Squeak. What you think? I say I'm gonna just let's start it
Right-handed,
right here,
please
man.
like and subscribe. Okay.
No, I got one even better yet for you, Squeak.
I
I
like that.
want to see if we could get at least 99 subscribers just by this video, just 99. It
Okay,
ain't
that's
even
cool. I
a
like that.
hundred, 1,000. You know, these guys
Yeah,
out
that's
here
cool.
asking for 1,000. Man, I like to keep my circle small. I'm pretty sure you the same way. That's why me and you are like brothers.
Yes,
We
sir.
always been there. Nice small circle, nice and tight. Keep everything right.
Okay.
You know, so just even 99 subscribe, even 99 of these guys, you know, ready to roll this year for this 2K20.
Yeah.
I hope a lot of these subscribers hit up. We also love to play with subs. Shout out to my nigga the other day. That
Word.
nigga was
Scruff,
nice.
scruff,
What
baby.
was his name? Scruff.
Scruffy.
Yeah.
Scruffy, baby. Scruffy
Yo,
was
that
nice.
nigga, he really showed up. He did his thing. At
Mm-hmm.
first, he even came with a high grade. He was already out there. We could tell that he was grinding.
Yep.
He was doing a lot more grind than I do. I work too much. Nigga work a lot of jobs. So,
Yeah,
but
grind is tough, man. But this year, hopefully things change, man. Things change for the better. Yeah, P, let me ask you a question for the people out there, man. If you get a
what's up?
job
Uh
that
huh.
starts to pay the bills
Uh huh.
with the video game side, would you quit
Hmm.
your regular job?
Listen, if I was to see, I'm not gonna even be greedy. Let's say if I was to, like, what? How much would it have to be a year? Like, man, I even say if I was getting six figures, not even like,
Yeah, if you
what
got
was
six
it?
figures a year through your video game journey, would you quit your Yankee thing or your everything else when you just focus on your
Six
video
figures
games?
is like what? That's in the tens of thousands, right? If I'm not
Six
mistaken. No, that's
figures
five.
is a
Six
hundred
figures, that's
thousand.
the hundreds of thousands. Yeah. With 100,000 a year minimum, yeah, six figures. I'm so with it. And mind you, I'm a supervisor at Yankee Stadium, low key. Like, let's not even say much about that. I get paid pretty well. But if I was to get 100,000 and I could just show people like what's and get really dedicated and all into it, yeah, why not? I mean, I think I
Okay,
would.
okay,
It's a lot
okay.
less labor. I deal with a lot, like as a supervisor, bro, a lot of complaints. It's almost like dealing with kindergartens, man. Like my bad to all you guys that are watching and work in Yankee Stadium, my fault. But listen, it is what it is. I'm not gonna tell you who I am really. Thank God y'all don't see my face, so we
You
good
will,
there.
you will.
All
But
right, so just
yeah, that's pretty
99 subscribers. What position we going with? What position you want with?
cool.
What we
Oh
comparing and
damn.
contrasting?
Actually, we should compare center to point guard.
You really want to do it that far? Center point guard?
Or should we do
We
point
could
guard
do we
shooter?
could do center. We could do center. The way I want to do the contrast, I want to do the same. Like we could do center. How many more can you create? You only did three. You got
No,
three
I
more
have
slots.
one more. That's it.
All right. So this video is good for two, right? We good. We do one
No, no,
center,
this
one point
this one.
guard.
I only have this one basically. So what we would have to do is we would have to create it and then like press back, like back out of everything, and go from there.
Okay, yeah, we could do that too. We don't have to go. But then again, nah, because it's the labeling that they give you when you create it. You see,
Mm.
it's the labeling. So,
Well, how did you get three more spaces?
in fact, no, I could tell you how we could do it. Yeah, okay, so all right, let's do center. Go ahead. We'll
Mm-hmm.
we'll we'll do exactly what you said. I got
Center
a
point
great
guard.
idea. It's gonna work perfect. Yeah, center.
Center
We'll do
point guard.
center. No, no, no. We'll do center, center.
Okay, center.
We're gonna be able to back out and do it again without having to do nothing. I got this. I see what we're gonna do. So center, center. Now here comes the secret trick, squeak. Here comes the little trick, and I'm so even scared to even say this, bro, because it's gonna really open Pandora's box. So all these pie charts.
guys, guys, listen, man. Petey, always the 411, man. He always got something in the stash. Always got something in the stash. So, you know what I'm saying? Once he gives
I
this
don't
out
even
right
want to
here,
say it, really, honestly.
hey, look, it's
But it
bothering him.
is
That
what
means
it
he don't got
is,
too much,
man.
but you know what I'm saying?
Listen, but I think we're gonna get those 99 subscribes. So fuck it. I think
You
we'll
you
do
guys
it.
think it's worth
I
it? I think it's worth it. I don't know.
man, I believe. Come on, let's just
I
get
think a
to it.
little push of a button. You know what I'm saying?
So the one thing you don't want to do is pick see. This is what I call like this is what we used to call in 2K19 a pure. This is this year's type of pure playmaker. You see that how it's a big yellow, and then over here you got this big red. That's like a pure lock, and etc. You got the big blue somewhere around here. Here it goes.
Oh, for record, by
That's
the
the
way,
pure
his screen is
slash.
up top right there. I'm watching it right there up top. So everything he's talking about that you guys hear, all up top. I'm right here on the left. He's up top. Yeah.
And here goes the pure green, which is your pure sharp. So the one thing you definitely don't want to do if you're trying to have a three-way archetype is pick a pure. So stay away from these large proportion type of pies, Want to stay away from those. So the key is you could pick any two archetypes you want, whether it's lockdown playmaker, it could be a lockdown shooter, it could be any type. It doesn't really matter. So Squeak, I'll let you pick. There's a center. What do you really want to be?
As a
You want to be like
center,
a
let's see. No, I want to actually pick. I wanna do this for like the people. So like as a center, what a lot of people I saw last year do was pick like glass cleaners. A lot of yeah, I would say glass cleaner. I just wanna compare something to like a glass cleaner this year, so people understand what a glass cleaner could do versus what else they could build. I guess that's better or worse, however you want to do that.
so
But I just want to
if you
compare something
wanted
to
to
glass cleaner.
be a pure glass cleaner, you would pick this one, the red, because the red represents obviously defense, and that's basically on the lockdown side. And as a center, you'll be a glass cleaner, also a rim protector.
Mm-hmm.
Those would be the two it would give you. But remember, I said you want to stay away from pures. So, since you want to be a glass
But
cleaner, what else would you like
why
this?
would you want to stay away from pures?
Because then you can't get this three-way archetype that this little information, this little secret that it's just, it's
Gotcha, I
blow
got you.
mind, and you'll see.
I got you.
So, all right, your center, you want him to be a glass cleaner, but what else you want him to do? Do you want him to be a shooter or like a slasher to the rim, or
Yeah, I want him to slash, shoot, and clean the glass up.
you want him all three? Wow.
Oh wow.
All right. So my question to you more is, which one would you rather him do more, slashing or
Slash.
shooting? You rather him do more slashing. So you basically said you want big red and you want big blue. One that looks like this peace sign with the big red and big blue. Let's go with that. Pick that, sweet.
Big red and big blue. I can't see that, guys. Here it is. Peace sign. Big red and
All
big
right,
blue.
so
Why big red and big blue? Because defense is red, blue is finishing. Go ahead.
yeah, red for the defense, blue for the finishing. You say you wanted him to be more of a finisher than a shooter,
Yep.
so these are the two that we're going with. Now, obviously, if he's a slasher, you're gonna want vertical, you're gonna want speed, you're gonna want some strength, a little acceleration. So let's just see what can we get here.
So would you
So you could
prioritize
get
strength here?
now here we're gonna get to it. So now here goes another key. Everything in 2K20 is about sacrifice. Everything is about sacrifice. So let's see what we have. We got a center who wants to get rebounds and clean the glass and slash to the bucket. That means he's big, he needs to be fast, and he needs to have a vertical. Now, we already know that all centers is going to come at approximately 7 feet. We also know that they're going to be coming approximately maybe somewhere between 190 to 200 pounds. Maybe, I think it's already over 200 pounds if I'm not mistaken. So that means you could sacrifice some weight. That means you could sacrifice some height. But what do you get when you sacrifice weight and height? Well, when you sacrifice weight and height, you get speed, you get acceleration, you get vertical. So in this case, what you're gonna want is something with high strength, not too high, where it's like 95, unless if like see this one is not that bad actually. You see how it's 62 speed, 55 acceleration, 95 strength with a 56 vertical. That's not bad. But I like this one better. The vertical's already at 60. I could sacrifice some strength because he's going to be a big guy no matter what. And that means I could take off weight, which is going to increase my speed and acceleration. This is the one. See, when you're doing these archetypes, the key is understanding what position you are getting. What can you sacrifice to even out and get more on your weaker side points? Now, for this player, Squeak, you said you wanted high red, high blue, high defense, high
Yep.
slashing.
Yep. I want to
That
go.
means that means your weaker points would be playmaking and shooting. Now you wanted to better his shooting. So in order to do that, you have to understand what you picking and what can you sacrifice with that player. So out of all of these, in my opinion,
So
your best
everything
bet.
requires a sacrifice, basically, is what you're saying. Everything, no matter what, you have to sacrifice in order to get more of something else.
Yep.
Okay.
56 to 60 is 4, and 76 to 95. No, this one would be the better one. If you do the math, right? 55, 56, you lose 1 point there. 63 to 62, that's another point that makes it 2. On vertical, you lose 4, that's 6 points. And on strength, you're losing 9, that's 15 points. So this one is the better one. You want to pick the last one on the bottom.
Why is that again?
Well, when you take out the math, you see that there's a loss of 15 points
Oh, I
within the
gotcha.
speed, acceleration, vertical, and strength.
I gotcha.
Remember,
Strength
the
here.
one that we could sacrifice here is strength. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's better going that way. So
I gotcha. So you
let's
want to
start
go
off with
that way to
defense.
sacrifice some more at the end. I gotcha. So that you could
Let's
put
start
it
off
towards the
with
shots, I'm assuming.
defense.
Go ahead.
Defensive rebound, we could go all the way up. Offensive rebound, all the way up. Blocking, all the way up. Stealing, we don't have to take that all the way, but we're gonna take it all the way. Quickness, obviously, we want it all the way. Perimeter defense, we'll get to that later. Let's go up to interior defense because obviously we're a center, we're always down low. We shouldn't even really be at the perimeter unless if they're running a 5 out And chances are, if they're running a 5 out, you're guarding a center that's not really going to be shooting like that unless if he saw this video. Tune in, please like, subscribe, send it to your friend, let them see this, what's going on, because it's only right. If I'm going to let it go, let everybody know. So back to it. Now, you also said you wanted high slashing, correct?
Yep.
And I also told you that you need to sacrifice. So, as a center, you don't want to be laying up. Last time I saw a center lay up, his name was Patrick Ewing, and I'm a Knicks fan, guys. I was disappointed that he did a layup when he could have dunked. So I'm gonna leave the layups alone. The driving dunk, I want it high because we want him to slash. The standing dunk, obviously, we could go all the way up. He's gonna be down low. We want him to body people. Now, I'm not too much of a hook shot. Now, I would put this anywhere, but for right now, guess what, guys? I'm gonna leave it exactly where it started. Close shots, I'll take that up. Now, you see how I sacrificed some of my post hook, some of my driving layup. I sacrificed it because I'm not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whatever his name is. Like I'm not into the hook game. I'm into more like the Shaq. I want to body people. I'm not trying to throw no sky hooks
Okay, so this
like
is
it's
more for a physical
1979.
guy. This is more a physical
Yeah,
build.
like you said you wanted a slasher, a glass cleaner. He should be strong. We high on strength. Why I want to throw post hooks? Why I want to take up a layup? I'm a strong dude, right? But like,
Hmm.
understand what are you building and what you need to sacrifice is the key. So my last question to you was, well, what would you want him to do after playing glass cleaner and slashing? And you say you would like him to be a good shooter, correct?
Hmm.
Now we're gonna bring everything up for his shooting. And guess what, guys? He's not gonna be no goddamn Shaq. This guy is free thrower, a post fade with like Elijah one who could post you up and take that shot, who could post you up and go to the bucket. But guess what? In order to post you up and go to the bucket, guess what you need, guys? Post moves. You see how high that attribute of post moves is on playmaking? That means I need to do some sacrifice. So where I'm gonna do this sacrifice, all right, I could deal with a 70 there. The 3 point, I want to get it up. I'll bring down this. I'll leave it at
Oh, could you
62.
tell them about that too, real quick? You see how when you like bring it up and down, give them that quick
Hmm.
tip as well. When you bring the attribute up and down,
Oh,
you actually
how it
lose.
changes the badge,
Yeah,
how it
show
moves
them.
the badge.
Yeah, explain how that whole thing
So,
works.
okay, if you see right here at 39, I got 5 shooting badges, but then at 40, I get 6. I mean, by now, I'm pretty sure this is common knowledge, but for those that are watching right now, they should find out. You could, you could lose a badge, gain a badge. What people don't know is it's not the badge that you really lose, it's the amount of badges you could grab that you lose. It's the amount of badges. It's not the badge within itself. I don't want anybody to think that just because I got 5 green badges, now all the rest of the shooting badges don't show up. Like only 5 shooting badges show up. No, all the badges show up. It's just that you can only pick 5 of them. That's what it is. It's the amount. So keep an eye on that. So this is why you want to sacrifice. But I don't know. To me, the badges is important, but it's only important to your 2 primary things. In this case, it would be the red, which is defense and rebounding, and the blue, which is finishing. So just between those two, I got 40 badges. Just between those two. And I'm pretty good with like 15 badges. A Hall of Fame is 4. If you divide 15 by 4, you could have 3 Hall of Fames and a silver. And then you could spread it out. Look at the defense, though. I got 25. I could have 5 Hall of Fames, 1 gold, and a bronze. 2 silvers if I want. Like, it's going to be beast. We'll get to it. I need to figure out. where I'm gonna sacrifice. So where can I sacrifice? Look, I'm gonna sacrifice some of the defense. I'll bring it down to 85. That don't look too bad to me. How about to you, Squeak?
No, that looks great.
Right? That don't look that bad. Looks like a good defensive player. I got my 3 point. I got my post fade. All my green is nicely put out. I don't need driving layups. I'm gonna need these post moves. Now it'd be nice if I could keep getting some more, Squeak. I need to get like at least two playmaking badges, bro. If I could get two playmaking badges, where
I
else
would
can
take
I
it up from
sacrifice?
defensive, like the blocking.
More from blocking?
Yeah.
Bring it down to 80. Let's see.
It takes a lot. I would take it all away from one, and then there's another thing. Just to save time, take it all away from one, and then just add to the one that you want until it gets to the two, and then you start to add back to
I'm
the
gonna
one that you
take
want.
away. I'm gonna leave this at 92. I'll bring this down to 85. That should be more than enough. Still? Wow. Uh, come on, this gotta be it. Wow.
That's why I said just take off from
Even
one.
though it's not. Even though it's not. I could deal. All right, so if it's not, I don't even need it. I'm not gonna go for it. It is too much accent because I already got a lot in green.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. So that means I could sacrifice some of the green, but what would I sacrifice in the green? The post fade don't need to be that high, right?
I would say post fade and free throws. I'd put them
Let me
both down
see.
to like 60.
I
Should
really
be.
like the 25. Hold on, we need to get back to 25 badges down here.
Yeah, take all of that away.
There goes your 24. Didn't wasn't it 25 badges?
I believe it was. I don't know. Might have been 24
That's
though.
that's 37. Let me see something. Let's go back to filling up the defense. See, there goes 25. I remember it was 25. I know I wasn't bugging out. So, hmm,
Wow, 25 badges.
a post face 60 wouldn't be that bad. With a post move over 70, I think that's pretty great. That makes it a pretty all-around player. I know that's gonna go up. Oh, here goes another key point. When you mess around with the height and the arms, it's gonna increase on your 3 points, your free throws is gonna, well, not increase. Let me rephrase that. It's gonna affect your 3 points, your missed shot, and maybe your free throws. And it's gonna affect your standing dunk, your diving dunk, your driving dunk, your lateral quickness on defense, maybe some block, maybe some offensive rebound. This is when you alter his height and his arm length. So keep that in mind. So I'll take some of this 70 there, 60 there. Let's see. Give this back as 14 badges, right? And we got our 25 down there. We missing some on shooting. How many we had on shooting earlier?
Wasn't it? I think it was.
It was like, okay, that looks a lot better.
Yeah.
That looks a lot better, guys. If you really pay attention, we talking about 51 badges. The guy is doing great in slashing. Look at his shooting seems pretty decent for it being a center. He has post moves ready to go to the bucket like any center should. And look at his defense. Did you mimic? Squeak, I need you to mimic this real quick. Well, you don't even have to mimic it, but I would like for you to mimic it. you know.
Yep. 82. Just yellow numbers. I'll do it that way. Let's see.
All right,
82,
82,
70,
driving layup, leave it alone.
75,
75, 90,
90. Okay.
post hook, nothing. Mid range shot, 62,
Mm-hmm.
48,
And
66.
guys, take these numbers down, man. Take these numbers down. This might be something that you might be interested in. We're saving you some time here by doing this, and hopefully this helps out. If it does, let us know down below. And if not, then just let us know your build down below, what it is that you did different, any tips, tricks, anything that you guys might know that we don't. And yeah, post fade goes to what, 68?
Yeah, 68.
68.
You're going to leave pass accuracy and ball handle alone.
Pass
Now,
accuracy.
I know there's some people out there like, man, why he didn't put nothing on pass? Like, he's going to throw up every fucked up pass. Listen, me as a center, I got the ball. I'm not passing nothing out. If I got it down low as a rebound, I'm going right back up. I'm strong. I'm big. I'm Shaq. Think I want to pass it to Kobe? Kobe is not a friend. He never passes it back. Well,
That's
I'm going to
right.
pass.
That's right. Fuck the pass.
So we skip the pass. We skip the ball handling. On post move, you want to bring it up to 70.
Alright, hold on. I have to bring that back there. So we'll show mines here now. Yeah, we have mines and yours completely separate, baby. But it's pretty dope that I could do that. Pass accuracy is 53. Ball handle is what? Nothing.
No, pass accuracy is nothing. It should be 41.
Oh, pass accuracy is 41.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
Post move is 70.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then on defense, you got interior defense 88.
88.
Yep. Lateral quickness 54.
Uh-huh.
Steal 61.
Oh,
Block
no perimeter
88.
defense?
No perimeter defense.
So you
Man.
said lateral
I ain't
quickness
gonna
is
be.
what, 64? 54.
If the only time I should be around the threes trying to block somebody's shot is on a 5 out.
Gotcha. Lateral quickness 54. Steals is what?
61.
61.
Block 88. And then you have 87, 87.
Block 88.
Then 87, 87.
Yep, perfect. So
And
that
you
is the
should
same
have
build.
12, 13, and 1, and 25. A total of 51 badges.
51, 41.
Where you see, right? 25, 12, and 3. That's 15. Yeah, 41. Sorry.
41. 41 badges with a center. Big guy. Could finish. That's what she said. Shooting. Kind of sometimes. She said that he shoots blanks too. Couldn't get that.
This is crazy. All right, let's move on. Now, here it is solid, defined, burly. Some people say it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It does matter. Everything here matters, guys. Don't let it fool you. If you would understand muscle and fat and which one waits for what type of position you putting, like how I look putting, let's say, compact or slight as a center.
I think you look
If I'm
flimsy, but look
trying,
the same.
I keep in mind, this body frame has to come with a weight, right? I mean, if I'm slight, I'm pretty sure I'm not at the 200s. So what I'm gonna sacrifice there, guys? You understand? You need to look. Even when you switch, Squeak, I want you to switch from built to burly, and tell me he doesn't gain height. Tell me it doesn't look like he just gained 50 pounds. Am I right? Just switch from built to burly. It don't look like the nigga just ate like 30 Big Macs, 40 Whoppers.
Built to burly.
Just switch from
Bro,
built to
from
Burley. Tell
Burley
me
to
you don't look
defined.
taller. From Burley to defined. Look, from Burley to defined. Look, you can
It
see how
swells up.
much, like how much he lost in weight. So don't let nobody else. A lot of people that they show you these bills, they're like, oh, this doesn't matter. I'm gonna make him and this that. It does matter. What you think is there for? Everything they put in here matters, bro. It's just that you're not seeing it. You're just flying by it. You're going by the knowledge that you
No,
once
I
had
was
from an
actually under the
old
impression that it
game.
didn't matter either. I thought it was just, how it looks, how it was to
Well,
the
this is
outside.
why. This is why you're tuned into 2K20 Hotline.
That's
It's
right,
hot.
baby.
It's
Está
hot, bro.
caliente,
The
baby.
information that you're getting here. Listen, it's NYC finest. I've been playing 2K for many years. I'm always up to date. I always find the little things. I always got something in the pocket.
I told you.
And this is one of these things I got in the pocket. I didn't
Told you.
want to release it, but my nigga
Told you.
Squeak, he hit me up. He's telling me he's doing this. He said he's blowing up. I'm with him all the way. We keeping the circle tight. And if I gotta let go of what I got in the pocket, which is just gonna open Pandora's box, so be it. But back to this, guys. Look,
So be it.
obviously, we're gonna go with Burley, right? Because Burley looks like this nigga could lose some fucking weight. Am I right? We can make him lose some weight.
Yeah, let's go
Let's
with
go with
Burley.
Burley. So now that he's all big and buff, he look all big. And I could lose an inch or two, right? Let's lose an inch or two. Let's see what happens when you lose 1 inch. Jesus Christ, I see so much green around, and there's only two reds. And for the two reds, there's only 3 points that went down in his interior defense, and I'm still at an 86. And hold up, wait a minute. I had my block at an 88, but now I'm only at an 87. All I did was just go down 1 inch. This is incredible. My driving dunk is at 80. My layup even went up. I didn't even want layup. They giving me
So,
layup. Like here,
so,
Merry Christmas.
do you want to go higher or do you want to go shorter?
As a center, obviously, you always want to look for what can you sacrifice. Once you understand what you're building, then you can start understanding what you could sacrifice. Look, I went down 2 inches, 6'10", right? My three-pointer is a 50. Yeah, it's not all that great. My free throw is looking at a 69. My mid-range game is sick. I didn't lose much. My driving dunk went up 9. Jesus Christ, 84. Like, look at my defense. Lateral quickness went up 10%. All of a sudden, this son is quick. And he got 8 more on steals. He's damn near at a 70 with steals. Like, and my speed went up to 71. My acceleration, just this is how much lower. Like, how about if I went 6'9"? Oh, wow. Look at this squeak at 6'9", bro. At 6'9", I'm still rocking. Look at this. My
Yeah, that's
standing dunk
crazy.
only went down at 83.
Yeah, that's
Look at
crazy.
this, Squeak. Look at this. Now look at my speed. Look at my acceleration. My strength. Look how much my strength went down. It went down nothing, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing. Why? Because you gotta understand your position that you're picking. What can you sacrifice? Whether it's weight, whether you need to gain, like not all the time. Sometimes it's not that you need a sacrifice. Sometimes you might need a gain. Sometimes you might need to put them a little more thick. But it depends what position you're doing and what you're going for. So me in this
And
case
just to
as a center,
clarify, the burly body, slight, and things like that, does that actually affect with attributes you're saying, or is that just something you feel physically in the
I
game for the
feel I
character, like
feel
hitbox kind of thing?
I feel it affects with height. In fact, let's see if it does. Let's see if my theory is right. So I'm gonna back off from Burley, okay? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to pick Slight, okay? It starts me off at 7 feet. But why is it that he don't look like he's 7 feet when he's Burley? And it doesn't matter what, it's still giving me the same amount of points when I bring him down just because he's Slight. Like, but my question is, how about the weight? Let me see the weight. This is 232. Let me go back and let me put slight. And now let me see the weight. This is 250. So it does affect the weight.
Mm,
You see that, guys? Look at
mm.
that. I thought Burley would be bigger. He's at 250 at 7 feet as Burley. And Slight, now it says 250, but earlier
No,
wasn't saying that.
it did say 232.
It did, right?
Mm-hmm. Do a different
I
one.
know I wasn't bugging.
Yeah, it did
250,
say 232.
250, 250. So they all say 250. Now it's saying like it doesn't. I bet you for the original game, remember, keep in mind this is the demo. But I don't know. For you guys that's watching, rewind it real quick. I know I'm
Yeah,
not
it did
bugging.
say
I could have
232.
swore I
Yeah.
saw 232,
No, it did.
maybe. But if it did, most likely it's because in the real game is how it's working.
Yeah, it
I
might.
mean,
It
just
might.
logically, look at this. Look, just logically, just off of your own eyesight. Like
Yeah.
when you switching it,
I
for
mean,
some
I think it would
reason,
make sense for for them to make it that way
Burley, it
for
looks
weight
bigger.
to kind of apply according to your tone of body. I think that they should make it realistic like that. And if they do, it would make sense because like, do you want to be like a JaVale McGee that's tall but slinky, or do you want to be like a DeMarcus Cousins that's like big and strong? So I think that that should matter according to the type of build that you're playing. I don't know. We'll see in 2K20. We'll see.
So I don't know, Squeak. Like all of these are great. Look, all of these heights below 7 feet are great, bro.
So long story
Like,
short, you want a shorter player because the penalty is a lot less than it would be if you raised your height.
well, yeah, if I raise my height, look at this. If I raise my height, I lose on everything. 2K's retarded, bro.
Well,
Like, look,
I think what
I'm
they're trying
raising
to
my
do is they're
height,
trying to eliminate, because I noticed that earlier as well when I was playing with my guy. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to eliminate all the cheesy stuff like in the game, like a tall stretch big. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, if you want to
man.
be a
Listen,
stretch, you're gonna be super slow. Like a, you
unfortunately,
know.
Squeak, man, every game I ever played in life, there's always your cheeses, bro. Even in chess, man, there's people that just run the same pattern and it's a trapman pattern, and
Yeah.
only very few people know how to stop it. Like everything in life has its cheese. It's like no matter how much, like 2K developers need to realize, and all 2K community needs to realize, there is no perfect medium because you're always gonna have assholes and dickheads like myself who will figure out a way to manipulate what was created. Everything in life, like how you think Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan? He just understood the game. Anybody who's good at anything they do is because they understand it.
No,
Just
that's
take some
true.
time and try to break it down. It doesn't matter what they do. 2K could do take this game and put it in 360 degrees 80 times within the next 10 years. There will always be a way. Trust me. No matter what, it's a game. There will always be somebody out there who is going to understand the game at the state at where it's at, and they're gonna get the most benefit of the doubt. I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, this is why all you viewers should be tuning in to channels like Squeak, Hotline at 2K20. Like, if you're gonna get the information, might as well get it out there. Like,
Gotcha.
this is why we here for. But I honestly look where all the heights below 7 feet, they all great to me.
Yeah.
My question now, the question you should be asking yourself is the type of centers you could see yourself other people creating. I believe everybody's going to be creating centers below 7 feet. Like anybody who goes above 7 feet, I can't see anything but just them being
Honestly, I think the
impure.
common center is gonna be this right here, the 6'9".
I honestly think that is going to be the common center. 6'9" is
Six
going to
nine.
be
We're
your
predicting
common
that, y'all.
center.
6'9" is
In fact,
gonna be the common center.
look, everybody's going to go for six. Honestly, everybody's going to go for 6'11". Honestly, everybody was going to start with 6'11". Those that's going to want to shoot, they're going to go down to 6'9".
Yeah.
But those that's trying to play the post, trying to trying to play defensive rebound down low, they're gonna be going 6'11". Anybody who goes 7 feet, like I would suggest those that are going above 7 feet that if they are gonna do that, make sure you're being a pure at whatever it is. Like if it's gonna be a pure slasher, a pure sharpshooter,
Yes. Yes. And
go
that is
pure
balanced. Like, how do you feel about that though?
because
I think that that is super balanced.
yeah, no, is that that's how it should. Like if you're going above 7 feet and you become a pure at something, remember when you're a pure, you're dedicating yourself to that one thing. You really
Yeah.
do
So
not
you're
care
catering
about
to that.
anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So
Yeah.
it like anybody who's gonna be going above 7 feet, you can best believe they are pure. Trust me, at least in the center and in the center position, because it starts off at 7 feet.
Well, there you go. That's a perfect
Any
way to kind of give it to them. It's
Anybody
like,
who's going above, you should be going as a pure. You shouldn't even be thinking
yeah, you
about
go.
two-way archetypes or even three. You're not going to reach three like this at all. Trust me. Now, at 6'11", you're still not going to reach three archetypes, but you're going to be really close. You're going to be a very all-around player. At 6'9", I believe you definitely will reach your third archetype. Now, I'm going to pick 6'9".
Now,
And
does the
remember,
weight
I
matter when
also
it comes to
said,
your third
look,
archetype?
that's why I was at 6'9", Squeak. 232 is at 6'9". And that's what happened. It kind of lagged up, I guess. So
Oh,
maybe
okay.
the maybe the shape doesn't matter, guys. Maybe it doesn't, but I don't know. To my eyes, it matters. I don't know. I see that the dude is bigger. Obviously, logic to me in my brain, bigger means I got more weight. I can sacrifice height. Like that's just how my brain thinks. But let's just
That's
keep
how it
going.
would make sense too. But let's see.
Keep an eye out for that in the real game. When the real game comes out, we'll definitely let you know
Yeah,
if
we'll
it's.
confirm it then.
So I'm definitely gonna sacrifice. Let me see what happens when I sacrifice all this weight, right? Look, all I'm gaining here is some lateral quickness to 70. I'm losing
Oh,
interior
that,
defense though.
not to cut you off,
But
but
while
real
I'm
quick,
doing
just like he
this,
said, just before you, I guess you make any decision, I know it's kind of like common sense, but just look to see what that thing does before you decide, oh, I'm going to go with like a short sharpshooter because that's what I've done every year. Don't do that. Just kind of like look to see what happens and like where you get the most benefits, up or down, and then decide from there. But go ahead, Peter.
now look, if I increase the weight, bro, like I'm losing in strength. I mean, I'm gaining in strength and I'm losing acceleration and vertical. I don't want more strength. I'm strong already. 92, 91, that's already strong. Like I don't need to be any strong. And when I go any lighter, I'm gaining a little bit of lateral quickness, but I'm losing some interior defense. You see that? But I'm gaining acceleration and vertical. I'm losing a lot of strength. So I want to even it up. I want to keep that lateral quickness at 70. I have a nice 72 acceleration. I got an 80 strength with a 75 vertical. This looks pretty balanced to me. Interior defense is at 74. Let me see if I could bring it up a little more. Okay, I still got that 70 lateral quickness. I got that 75 interior. I got an 81 strength. This looks pretty even better. I like it at 198 squeak. You see what I did? Like slowly but surely just looked for what was the better option by the sacrifice. So I think 198 is really good. Now
There you go, guys.
I get a
That
nice
comes
little
to show you
tat.
right there that every number counts. Don't go with 200. Don't go with 195 being lazy. Find the numbers in between the five. So it'd be 96, 97, 98, 99. Just find that number in there.
Now What happens if I make him mass short these arms? Look at this. The 3 point went up to 51, but I'm not. We obviously know we're not gonna get to this 3 point in any high way. If I wanted to be shooting threes, I should have chose defense and shooting, which would have been red and green. But in this case, we chose red and blue. So we know the 3 points ain't really gonna go that high. We don't need to go that low. And we lose a lot of blocks. We lose a lot of steals. I don't like that too much. For this build right here, bro, all I'm really gaining over here is some mid range, one on the post move. Like you see what I'm gaining really is not benefiting me for the wingspan. So I'll go one size down. What happens if I go up? Look, if I
Nothing
go
but
up, I
lose
lose
strength.
strength. I lose strength and
You
gain
get steals
steal
and
and
blocks.
gain block. I'm good with that right now. I don't need that. If I went one up, but look at that. If I went one up, I got one steal more, one block more, and I lost one mid range. That's not that bad. So now it's on me. Do I want to have a little bit more steals or blocks, or do I want to have a little bit more mid range and even out that post move to 70 and gain some 82 strength? I like this one better. I'm gonna go with this 84. I like this one better than this one. What you think? 81 strength with a
I think you
plus
should
one
go
on
with the
steal and
84.
block, or 84? I think too. I think that too. I like that. I like
Yeah.
this one too. So now look, when I hit this right here, look, you said you wanted a glass cleaner, right? There goes your glass cleaner, but you also a rim protector. Now, Squeak, from here, I want you to back out, but I want you to keep an eye on mines.
Yeah, no, I'll keep your
Now,
screen.
okay. Now, I'm supposed to go with glass cleaner. If I go with a glass cleaner, he's a slasher, a glass cleaner defender. If I go with rim protector, he gets strong shot contest boost. Now, you remember what I did with my perimeter shot?
Yes.
Do you remember what I did with my perimeter defense? I didn't do nothing to it, guys. I didn't do nothing to my perimeter defense. My rebounds is already high. I'm already strong. I'm already like I'm not that tall, but I'm not that short. My arms is not short. I'm gonna be getting rebounds. I don't need the glass cleaner right now. I'm already basically a glass cleaner. I made myself a glass cleaner. But
So
if I
I
pick
have
this
the
rim
build right
protector,
there. Um, I have the basically the same exact build that you built right next to you, so you could go back and actually go fix whatever you gotta fix, or whatever you want to change.
what do you mean?
Oh, wait,
You
are you
didn't
done
go.
with the
You did.
build?
You pressed A.
No.
Oh, okay. Now I need you to back out because you're on your last file. We was gonna do the point guard. Anyway,
Oh,
look,
okay.
if I pick the rim protector, right? If I pick the rim protector, it gives me a strong boost on exclusive blocks and shot contests. I'm gonna go with the rim protector. Glass cleaning finisher. Anthony Davis, Moses Malone, and Andrew Drummond. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Is that not a good, like, look at those three.